1, begin! So welcome back, everyone, to Saku Racing League. Oh, nice! Bombs in the first chest is pretty good. We need like 3 bombs at minimum to get through Kakariko. So getting bombs pretty early is nice. So welcome in. We're going to be doing a seed where we have to defeat Ganon. And in order to defeat Ganon, we need to collect 7 crystals and defeat Aghanim at the top of Ganon's castle tower. And money is good. We need that for Zora. Zora requires 500 rupees and is a pretty easy check to get at the beginning. I like to go over there if I have the Moon Pearl or Flippers at the beginning. If I don't, I'm like, eh. Alright, we got the pull item from the tree is 10 arrows. What's from the bush crab? Magic, okay? I probably could have gotten the tier 2 prize from him. If you collect his items fast enough, sometimes you can get another item. I do not need that 20 bucks. So whoever was wishing Aghanim upon me, get hackeronied. But we still might possibly need Aghanim. It depends on where the hammer is. Can this bird go away, please? Oh, bombs, more bombs. We'll grab bombs because right now it's our only weapon. Yo, we got some streakers going on in the chat. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. So many consecutive streams. Wow, okay, I maybe did not need to pick up those. I'm late. Curse the seed. I already started it, and I'm not sure that you can curse it late. Whoop. No, I got hacked. Thank you for the good luck. Have a good night, Chops. Thank you so much again for your support. You're amazing. You're wonderful. I still have to admit, I made a bet with chat that I lost. I've only lost 1 of 2 bets, so it's fine. But the bet I lost with chat is that if they reached a specific amount of if they reached a specific amount of points, and points could be obtained with Streamloots packs, then I would have to admit for the entire week that I'm cute. So I still have to admit for the entire week that I'm cute and awesome. So this is my daily statement of saying that. What's on Lumberjack? It was 20 bucks, unfortunately. Also, hey, Axie. Also, Nature, thank you so much for the streak as well. Thank you, everyone, so much for being here. I really appreciate it. All right, we have 400 rupees. We need to give 100 to the bottle vendor so you can get an item from him. I keep getting bombs and arrows. Can I get not bombs? We're gonna run out of bombs later when I actually need it. Oh, well, there's the hammer. So, no Aghanim required. Oh, wait. Oh, no, we have the sword and the cape. No. Oh. Yuck. Okay, hang on. Let's just find the glove real quick. We'll be fine. Maybe we have Aghanim access. I don't like this. We don't have the lamp, though, so it's fine. Bye-bye, chicken. Off to Castlevania with you to become wall chicken. Oh my god, more bombs. What is happening? I'm getting so many bombs. We also got bottle, so we gotta go here too. Oh, well, there it is. No Aghanim required. Woohoo! That's it's no cursing the seed. Ooh, I'll take this. A heart container this early is a little nice. That way I don't get my face kicked in by stuff. If the problem is right now, another heart container doesn't do a lot. A lot of the enemies can still do a decent amount of damage. Like the crabs, for instance, which are the thing that I'm most afraid of, they will do, they'll do 2 hearts of damage. So going from 3 to 4 isn't going to do much for me, but going from 4 to 5 is. So if I can get another heart container, then that will be really nice. Hey Dova, welcome in. Thank you so much, everyone. I know that I haven't had an opportunity to say hi to everybody, but I really appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. Anna, oh my god, getting more stream loots packs? What does that put us at? I don't remember. I have to do some math. There is always a possibility of PED. Ooh! Nice! Titans mitts! Also gross. Small key, but no map. So that means there's still possibility of something, you know. Yes, don't forget to do the pick a word, any word for the channel point redeems. Those of you who are watching the live stream, there is on Twitch, there is a channel point redeem where you can add a word to the Mad Libs story that I'm gonna read out tomorrow. It's gonna be really fun. I don't have hookshot and I don't have the mirror, so we can't do anything fancy here. 439. Okay, 439. I hate the pressure of streaks, but I love being here for Saku. You're a sweetheart, Anna. Thank you so much. I also agree about the streaks thing. It's not just that. I feel like there's always so much pressure to just like. There's always, yeah. The FOMO, right? It's like a lot of sites and a lot of other things, games too, are really marketing towards that FOMO, right? The fear of missing out. And it's just, it's a little frustrating. But yeah. Hi, Johnny. Also, this is some pretty early Dark World access for this game, but I like it. It'll be nice. And thank you so much for all the streaking. Hey, Thunder. Glad you like my cool stare pun from prior stream. I did. That's a heart container. Oh my god! Thank you so much for getting more stream loots packs, Murnco. If a game pushes daily tasks, see, I don't mind a daily task if it gives me a reward, but I do mind, like for instance, right, Warframe, and this is a game I've been playing a bunch recently. Warframe has like daily things, right? But it's got points that you will use for to get rewards in the game, and most of them aren't really like anything critical. They're just cosmetic or anything like that, and so it's not really the end of the world if you don't get them. But you know, it's just a little reward for actually like doing some like dailies or weeklies or whatever else. I don't mind that. I don't really get anything good from here. But then there's stuff like Genshin, right? Genshin has dailies, and if you don't do your dailies and you do or do not have the battle pass, the amount of characters you can get in the game is directly tied to you having to complete those, right? So, oh, the bow, nice. Nice. General Mosh, thank you so much for the resub. 76 months. Thank you so much for the support. All right, we're running because we're gonna go see King Zura after we go and check this. It's a heart container. Wow, we're finding so many heart containers. One thing I like is if games are gonna have some kind of daily mechanics is that if you can at least stock up a bunch of them and do them all the same. Yes, that's cool too, Anna. Also, Anna, I don't know if you saw Scarth's message, but Scarth messaged you for on Discord for the for your word, if you would. Okay, perfect. The one time Pokemon get this special Pokemon was never fun. Yes, that too. Genshin going FOMO hard right now with many highly anticipated characters. Me as free to play is gonna miss out on them all. Yeah, I remember, which character was it? Eula? That like just never came back on banner for like ever. But yeah. Yeah, but you can farm Nitran extract. You don't have to go and get it from the thing, right? Like, nothing is specifically locked to the battle pass. $20 on there too. Nice. So I don't need flippers for that. I have 737, which is less than 500. Do some quick math and get ourselves 10 arrows. Woo! Okay. Whoa. Yeah, oh, it is only from Nightwave, okay. 737 is less than 500? No, 500 is less than 500 is less than 737. It turns out it does have other sources, but those sources suck immensely. I figured that there wasn't anything that was like completely locked. All right, so... Oh, I just kicked my garbage bag underneath my desk. I'm thinking about getting a bookcase, another one. I'm kind of running out of space for books in my house. I like a lot of books and manga, and I like physical copies of things, and not digital stuff. Let's do a map check here. Let's see here. Oh my god, what is happening? Sonoma, thank you so much for the 92 months. Oh gosh, can I mark these down? So there is a... Oh, there's 2 pendants in Light World. That's gross. 2 pendants and a... Oh man, 2 pendants and a red crystal too. Not even just 2 pendants. No. You know, when I was a kid, like, I don't know if everybody's seen Beauty and the Beast, but when I was a kid, I was like, oh man, that's my dream. Just have like a giant library. And then it became, oh my god, I want to have a giant library filled with anime and webcomics and manga and all this stuff. I see, we're trying to kill the boss. So you'll see these cards popping up at the bottom of the screen, and that's people playing Streamloots cards. We have a boss that you'll see on the under the flashing light warning there, that will, once defeated, will unlock Community Games Night. It's basically a fun little reward we have for meeting specific goals that allow Saku to, you know, gets foods and stuff. Beow, beow, beow. Did Belle have a poison shed? You never know. I mean, it's a big castle. You know what's nice? This hasn't been, like, blipping out like last time. What do I even have? I guess hammer. You not? Oh, wait. Ah! Yay, 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 yay. Don't even. Stress! Yikes! 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 Ah! Oh my god! Can I not get the other item, please? Well, I got all the Skullwood small keys, so thumbs up for that. And no big key. Oh yes, and don't forget about the Mad Libs. Those of you in the Twitch chat, get your channel points reward. You get to enter in your word for the Mad Libs. No. Ice rod. No. I just bunked that bird in the air with a hammer. Bunk. Hey, guess what? I put, there's a couple of people in the community who I put the pick a word, any word, and then proceeded to think, if Agra redeems this, it's probably not gonna be family friendly. I'm almost dead. You kept it above board. Okay, I'm happy. Is that because of the fact that it says to keep it family friendly? Hey, bid me a rain. The nerve. I in fact have many nerves. Oh, I keep bonking. I have a new thing at the bottom of my screen. I don't know if anybody's seen it. I mean, it's kind of like flashing there with everything else, so it's possible that it might be invisible. I was waiting for a guard to pop out of the bush and slap me in the face, and then there goes all my HP. It's cool. Yeah, it's like a little thing that's like, hey, this is what's going on the Saku stream. Oh god, I'm bunking. Oh my god, let me pull the thing. Don't touch me! I'm sad. Current anime? Yeah, the one that I'm watching. I just figured it's a little cute little information on the stuff that I'm up to in my life besides, you know, stream. Don't worry. It was just, I was just making it so that I would have full health going into the dungeon. I'm trying to drink my drink, and it said I gotta press the button to lift up the rocks. Whoa. I don't think she was unfair on that assumption. Oof. Called out. Oh no! Scarth will need to math the boss again? Oh, jeez. I'm really getting frustrated with this. I don't understand what's happening with it. Okay. Oh, hook shot though. Nice. Just had to say some family unfriendly words out loud. Uh-oh. There's a dog hair that's like tickling my nose and I hate it. Get off my face, please. It's awful because I keep breathing inwards and it's like going inside my nose. And I can't get it off my face because I think it's stuck to my lipstick. It's the worst feeling ever, but also I have to go fast. Oh, the god pixel though. Ah, that was not good. Okay, get off my face. Okay, I think it's off my face now. God, pixel followed by slow strats. Listen, I can't go too fast. I have to give the others a chance. If I go too fast, then I win all the time. And then is it really, why would anybody want to race me if I'm always just gonna win? It just makes sense. Too fast, too Saku. This is a non-key sanity seed. Is this an easy seed? No, this is a Saku Racing League seed. It's a setting on Sahashala bot. Because this is a Saku Racing League race day. Don't even think about it. Don't even. Streaking through chat at the speed of the Pegasus boots. Nice. I had, today I had a Salisbury steak. It's ground pork. I make it myself. I do need to add it to the recipe submission. I was planning on submitting it to the recipe submission. But the problem is I think I put too much breadcrumbs. So I've been trying to make it like every single week now to figure out what the breadcrumb to meat ratio is, because I thought for a bit that I was putting in too many or too little breadcrumbs, but then I added more today and I feel like it made it worse. So I don't understand what's happening. It's like the meat's not staying together perfectly and I don't like it. Ah! It's called a Salisbury steak. It's not a real steak. It's like, ooh, hang on. I gotta focus. Oh, I messed it up already. Nope. No. Don't touch me. Don't. Oh my god! Gamer. Gamer. What? A green rupee? Oh my god, this game's fired. Rude. Isn't that usually still beef? No. Salisbury steak can be made with any meat. I just tried to mirror, but I don't have a mirror, so we're not mirroring. It depends on what the crunch to chew ratio? What? What do you mean? Wait, I can't go that way. No! Okay, well, I guess we'll do this and just completely mess up my entire plan here. Hello, goodbye. Oh, silver arrows, though. That's a pretty nice thing to have. It doesn't help me for Skullwoods or Thieves Town. So, but yeah, the TLDR is at the moment I don't know what to. I'm assuming the DM that just popped up for me is the math. I will do that in just a minute. And by just a minute, I mean once I'm done this race. We might want to pause the boss cards until then, and I'm really sorry. I don't really know what's wrong with it. Welcome in, Hanopio and Srivu and Fudge. Like spam, Salisbury is made of taking all the extra bits of meat after butchering and grinding them into a unidentifiable mass and adding copious amounts of salt. I don't know. I typically just take ground beef or ground pork or whatever and another heart container? Okay. What's with all these heart containers? I typically just take ground beef, ground pork, and then add the bits, the extra stuff. And, this guy's going on an adventure. Like, this guy is, oh, you're so rude. Yeah, just turning it into a patty. And then it's like a hamburger steak kind of thing. Oh, thank you for the watch streaks. Oh my god. I dodged that incredibly well, considering I was panicking. No, Salisbury steak is basically like a patty meatball, but like with spices and sauces and stuff. At least what I do with it. We're gonna take this frog back. And gravy, yes. But well, the char marks that I have on mine are from actually frying it. So basically what I do, I'm gonna tell you my Salisbury steak recipe. I know it off by the top of my head, okay? I take ground pork, 250 grams of ground pork. Where am I going with this guy? I take 250 grams of ground pork, okay, and then I add in 2 tablespoons of Italian breadcrumbs, and then I add in half a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, and then 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, or whatever it's called, and then I turn it into a patty, and well, turn it into 2 big patties. So, like, you roll it up into a big meatball and then smoosh it down. Titus, thank you so much for the 90 months. That is almost 1 whole year. Almost 100. No, you don't add another 200 grams of pork. That's all you need. You just roll it into 2 big meatballs and then smush it down into a patty and then fry it. And then you fry it for a specific amount of time, like 2 minutes on a, medium heat, or, well, medium-high heat on each side, and then take it off the pan. You make gravy in that same pan, and then you put the thing, once the gravy turns into, like, actually gravy, you then cook the Salisbury steaks, like, you put them back in the pan with the gravy, and you cook the Salisbury steaks in there with the gravy. Yeah. What is with all these digs we've been getting lately? Sounds like a smash burger? No. No. I'm hungry. Well, I gave you a recipe for something good. But yeah, that's my recipe that I'm submitting. I'm trying to figure out the right ground pork to breadcrumbs ratio, because it has not been working out. The things have been falling apart, and I can't tell why. Hello? Hello, chicken. I need stuff. You put egg in it? No? Do I need to? There's 2 people asked me that. Oh, nice, ether. Oh yeah, there's 0 chance that I'm putting onion in anything related to my... anything that I'm gonna eat. Egg? No, I don't have egg in it. Is it supposed to have egg in it? As binding, but I thought the breadcrumbs were the binding. Egg helps the togetherness? What's the bread for then? Oh. Okay. Oh, I don't have... yeah, okay. Save and quit! I'm gonna go up Death Mountain. I think that's the right play. Bread is to keep it moist. I need a binder for, like, the egg. You add egg to the recipe, you'll turn Salisbury steak into meatloaf. See, that's what I'm worried about. It's like, I don't want to make it a burger, right? I don't want to make it a burger, and I don't want to make it a meatloaf. I just want it to be, yeah, but I don't know. It's a little crumbly. Not crumbly. I don't know. It's just like breakable. Skash is also picking a word. Picking a word. Picking a word. Maybe the pork is too lean? That's also possible. I don't know. Picking a word. Picking a word. Cana Burna. Alright, let's go up. Don't even think about it. But yeah. Pump up the stairs. some city spaghetti. Shovel. It was a nice raven caw. Thank you. I like to do my bird impressions. Sometimes I switch it up with Star Wars characters like R2-D2 and the little hooded desert guys. So I needed to read the hint. I don't know what the hint says, but now I can't. Jawas? Hint says Saku is cute and awesome. I feel like the hint would say that Saku should go to right side Death Mountain in order to get, let's see, hang on, what am I missing? Flippers. No, a mirror. I would like a mirror, please. I don't want to go too late without getting a mirror. I feel like, maybe Fire Rod, though. Cane of Samaria would be nice. I guess, I don't know. There's a lot of things I still need. I probably should have looked at the map to see what my dungeons are, but I haven't. Oh, book, of course. The one item I didn't read out. You know, I went into somebody's stream the other day, and they were streaming Metroid Fusion? What is with these hearts? No, I think it's Metroid X Fusion? And they were talking about A Link to the Past, and they were saying that they wanted to play more of it, and wanted to learn more about it, and I was like, oh, really? You want to learn more about A Link to the Past? Well, do I have some news for you? Espen, thank you so much for the 67 months! Before I forget, I'm gonna go talk to the ether tablet. It's gonna tell me to get good. I want to go back to Metroid X Fusion, but I'm really struggling. It is really hard. And I've got so much to do. Like, I gotta learn some games for this 40-seed archipelago. By the way, there's gonna be a vote in the Discord. If you're a subscriber, make sure to be in the Discord so you can get notified when there's the vote for between the next two games that I'm gonna be doing. I don't know that I should be doing this. I'm literally okay, whatever. I'm picking between Zero Mission and Hat in Time as my next stream first playthrough, and it's gonna be voted on by the Discord. So yeah, 40 seeds, you crazy? No, chat's crazy. Oh, they're not anonymous. I have the list. I have the list. And you can ask if it's your word. But yeah, I will definitely be, I will definitely know what the words are, like who they're from, because I have to enter them in to the actual list. Can we not with the Moldorms? Oh, Hat in Time was crashing on you? Oh, that's no fun. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, we do. I'm trying to, like, we're trying to get as many, like, different people getting their words in as possible. I think we only have, like, 35 words. So, so make sure if you want in, if you haven't already, like, put your request in. We're just putting it in the order. Like, you're just getting a word type based on the order in which it comes in. So oh my god. Go away. $50. Our container requires the boots. I don't even know if I read the other one at the bottom. Maybe I did, but I wasn't paying attention. Oh, good, a map. There's gotta be an item on the boss then. Zelda Parallel Worlds is rough. It's a really rough ROM hack. You know, there's a lot of people out there that are like, this is the best ROM hack, Zelda Parallel Worlds. I was like, no. That's so hard and so difficult and so rough. I will never play that. I might, you know what? I might do it as an incentive as long as there was no guarantee that I had to finish it. I'd give it my best try until I wanted to lose my mind, or until I started to lose my mind. Oh good, green pendant. Well then that's simple. The other one's regular pendant. Yeah, I'm not saying that it's a bad ROM hack, because I do think that it is a very good ROM hack for people who like a challenge, but I don't necessarily think that it's the best ROM hack by far. Also, there was something that happened with Dungeons of Infinity recently. Speaking of Zelda ROM hacks, this one is not a ROM hack, and I think that's what happened to it. Was that the person who made it kind of just disappeared. And deleted everything to do with the game off the internet. So I'm wondering, and somebody might be able to tell me what happened, because I wasn't around when it happened immediately, but I heard that there was definitely something that happened where the entire Discord got nuked. And I'm wondering if it's because Nintendo gave them a slap, because it wasn't a ROM hack. It was, like, they remade the game in Unity or something like that. Was it Unity or was it something? Yeah, I don't remember what it was remade in. RPG Maker? It was the Zelda roguelike. Yeah, it was the Zelda roguelike remake of A Link to the Past that was done by one particular person. My brain just, like, A Link Between Worlds-ified this game for me, and I was like, wait, am I going the right way? Or because I was, oh my god, hello, goodbye. Because I was thinking that I was playing A Link Between Worlds. The suspicion is they got a cease and desist and just nuked everything. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, I really just want to know what, like, if let's say if maybe the account was hacked, maybe his account was hacked and, you know, they, the person, like, deleted everything, whatnot. But yeah, it was just really sudden and really quick, and all of a sudden it was like, you know, people woke up and the Discord was gone. I wasn't in there, but I heard through the grapevine about it. Oh, nice. There's our fire rod. So this is a crystal dungeon. That means the last one, so Desert Palace, is a pendant based on the stuff that we checked. I mean, we also checked the map, so I guess that makes sense too. One community I was a part of discovered this. Oh, that when somebody who creates the server leaves the server, it nukes the whole server. Also, welcome in, happy dude. Some cash requires the boots. I heard about, like, it's not a Zelda themed because you can't make it Zelda themed, but it is very I would say heavily inspired looking. TTRPG that I was really interested in picking up. That is a little, I really want it, but it is way outside my budget. I'm currently still trying to get a graphics card, but oh my god, I need to look it up afterwards. Somebody remind me when you know, why am I standing in there still? Somebody remind me when I'm done this seed to look up that TTRPG I was talking about. Yeah, Ruby is on the bed. She's curled up. What's it called? That's the thing, is Twilight Sword. Actually, yes, that's exactly what it's called. Twilight Sword. It looks so cool. I want it so bad. Does Doggo have a permit to be that cute? No, she's illegally cute. Okay. I'm gonna keep kicking this stupid garbage bag that's underneath my desk. Because I put it in, like, the dumbest spot. And I don't have time to fix it while I'm fighting the bosses. I'm way too high up. Which is not gonna make a difference. Oh, I lied. It made a difference. It in fact did make a difference. I like the fact that the tracker is not obvious. I do like the fact that people continuously come into my stream and get surprised when they notice the tracker after, like, you know, years of being here. Thank you, Scarth. Thank you so much for your help with the Mad Lib stuff. And I do know about how fair use and everything works. The problem was the fact that I think in this particular instance, the reason why, you know, Dungeons of Infinity would have a problem is that it was like 1-to-1 sprites. right, from A Link to the Past, you're literally playing as Link the sprite from, you know, and you're fighting the bosses. Like, you can recreate them in there, but it's still like, right, those are still characters that you're, yeah, right. It was not a inspiration. It was not a, you know, I think it would not fall under fair use, which I think was the problem. Like the thing was, it was not a ROM hack, right? So like, for instance, A Link to the Past randomizer takes your game and like, it's your copy of the game, and it patches your game to shuffle the items that are already around inside of it. It's just, it doesn't add anything, it doesn't change anything. All it does is it modifies how the stuff on the inside works, right? Whereas Dungeons of Infinity adds text, dialogue, characters, like changes the story, and it does not use the ROM of the game, right? That's the major difference. Is it didn't actually require you to legally own A Link to the Past. So it's not modifying anything. Yeah. It's complicated, but the problem is that the reason why A Link to the Past and other ROM hacks get away with it is because you're just moving stuff around that's already in the game. I also wanted to look into Daggerheart. That was another thing, but also, you know, same issue is money. And I like to have copies of the things that I do, because I like to, I don't know, I'm weird. I collect things. Yeah, it's the distribution of those art assets that's the problem. The art and file, that would be the problem for Nintendo. It wouldn't have been, like, yeah. I'm not a lawyer, but you can ask somebody who is. The thing is that this particular game was distributing Nintendo assets without people needing to be owning those assets or the game. Yeah. Woo, the mirror! Nice! Nice time to get that! Okay, so we need flippers for Swamp. We don't potentially need Ice Palace. I'm hoping flippers is my go mode because, wait, did I say Swamp Palace? Ice Palace. If I can find flippers last, then that means that I'm not gonna have to dip in Ice Palace. Because you need flippers in order to get into Ice Palace logically. And we're still missing a medallion. That's the other thing. So I have to be careful because there's still a medallion missing. So I might still need to find stuff even after, you know, I need flute. I need flippers. I need Samaria. Okay, well, there's my medallion. I need flippers. Hey, Jagger. But yeah, it's like books, right? Any of my favorite games, every game that I really love, I typically try to get like a collector's book or like a guide, like one of those big guidebooks. Because I really like to collect those because normally they have really cool artwork in them and everything else all in. Oh yeah, that's right. Book. Or not book, Samaria. But yeah. But yeah, I was really confused at what happened with Dungeons of Infinity because it was just gone. And so was the creator. So like I heard that the community around it like tried to rush to like kind of save the community by making another Discord or whatever else all to see if they could, you know, keep at least the community together. Has Metroid and Zelda been treating you? It's only been Zelda today. It'll probably only be Zelda today. But I have the dishwasher scheduled to run at some point during the stream. So Ruby all of a sudden gets really antsy in the middle of the stream. I'm hoping that by me talking and by like everything else going on and her sleeping that she won't hear it. But I would like to be able to eat off of clean plates. And oh, she heard me talking about it, didn't she? I haven't been streaming that long. It shouldn't be going yet. Tail's down. She's tired. Her tail is really, 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 really heavy. Especially when it's not trimmed. So... I did miss Harmless Hellway, but I didn't get the map, so I'm gonna say that that's good. Anyways. Yo, Arcarker, thank you so much for the Prime resub. Yeah, her, she's been having really big walks lately, and so she's been super tired. The bigger thing is, yeah, the fact that her tail needs to be trimmed, and because I won't take her to... I think I told you all this story before, but I've been having troubles with the groomer that I've been taking Ruby to, and I don't want to take her back there, so I've been trying to do all the work myself with grooming Ruby. I'm not very good at it, but I'm doing my best. So recently my most recent experience has been training her in not being scared of putting there's like an ear guard thing that wraps around her face, that like puts so that there's not loud noises or anything else all that comes through to her ears. The Happy Hoodie, yes, that one. I got one of those for her, so that's just a process of like getting her used to it and getting her comfortable with it. So it's like I'll put a treat on the other side of it, so she like puts her nose through it, and then like, you know, just, yeah, it's a long process trying to do it myself, because yeah, I don't want her to have the issues that we've been having. What do I want to do? I think Skullwoods. We'll do Skullwoods. There is an item still there, so We also have Death Mountain, so hopefully I can find something over there. There must be other groomers around. Possibly. It's not, so Ruby's not crate trained. She has severe anxiety if she goes into a box, like a kennel or anything else. So she has to be taken somewhere where I can pick her up at any point, right? I can't drive, so that limits the places I can go to a very local area. But yeah. Does Winnipeg not have a decent bus system? The transit system here, like, literally just changed, and I can't take my dog on the bus. Like, if she was a registered service dog, I think I could. But she's not, and she's definitely not trained to go on a bus, that's for sure. I'm hoping that the boss has my last item and doesn't have the big key. But yeah, I've been doing pretty good with her. I mean, it's not people anxiety. It's kennel. It's specifically an issue with the kennel. But yeah, there would be a lot of people. Very overstimulating and all that other stuff. The thing is, like, I'm not struggling, right? Like, I'm not at the point where I'm struggling and, you know, can't do it or anything. It's more so just like, you know, this is what I've been up to. Of course, we got the big key. Hey, Pastor. I don't even know if I could take Ruby in a taxi. Either. I mean, I guess there's probably pet-friendly taxis. But, oh, man. Like, literally the last chest in Skullwoods. This better have, like, Cane of Samaria. Actually, you know what? Let's check the pedestal. Alright, Anna. This is your moment. Did you curse the seed enough? Did you curse the seed enough? Nope. Nope, just couch cash. It never listens to me anyways. But yeah, the next thing that I'm looking at getting, I have a good set of scissors. I have good trimming scissors, good thinning scissors, good like, you know, all the other stuff. I've got here, let's go this way. I've got good blow dryer, because gotta be careful with Goldens, because of their back end. They get really like, if they get wet, they need to be dried off really well, otherwise they can get something called tail rot. which is not good. So you have to dry them off. Oh, nice. Okay, powder. You have to dry them off really well. And then I got the happy hoodie to keep her calm. So the next thing that I need is I actually need a little tiny little table for her to stand on so that I can sit her there to like to get her sitting for when I actually try to groom her so she does not get up and walk away while I'm trying to do it. I have a new blow dryer, Murnko. I would like a double cheeseburger, Soren. That sounds amazing. Also, hey, Digimaster. Pain of Samaria, please. Okay. I will keep that in mind, Rashkavar. I do have a lot of treats for her too. They're like peanut butter flavored treats. She loves peanut butter. But after stream, Ruby and I will have some banana, and she likes that too. So it's gonna be her reward for putting up with the dishwasher. Not the whole thing, but part of it. Oh goody. I don't need that. You're waiting on a couple of replies. Who are you waiting on? Who has not responded? Ooh, banana. I think I'm gonna go up Death Mountain and hope that there's like a cane of Samaria up there, maybe. I'm gambling. I also have like a cough that, oh God, that I still have from like, you know, December 8th. That is like lurking in my lungs right now, and I can feel it, and I'm trying really hard. I just want you all to know that how much I'm trying not to cough right now so that I don't like blow your eardrums, okay? Less anxiety. That would be cool. Your sounding's much better. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm significantly better. My lungs are not fully healed, and I'm a little bit worried because I'm thinking about doing my week of bonus streams that we've unlocked this year. I was thinking about doing it the first week of February. But one of those week of bonus streams is a karaoke stream. The other one's a cooking stream. But the karaoke stream is the one that I'm really worried about. If I can't get this stuff out of my lungs before then, I'm gonna have a really hard time. And I don't really know how to deal with it. I don't know how to get it to go away. Because this cough, like, it's been here for over a month now. You need replies from Cyber Chow and Lord Nanfoodle. Have you talked to a doctor yet? No. No, because the doctor, I have to make an appointment, then the appointment's like 3 weeks away or whatever else out, but I'm like, oh, by that time, I'll probably already have it out of my lungs. No coughing. You sent yours? Okay. Come on, Canis Maria, please be up here. No. I mean, the thing is if it's a sickness, Saku, calling to let them know you've had a cough for a month might not be 3 weeks given that. Maybe. I guess. But I have so much to do. Talking about coughing makes you cough? Is that odd? I don't think so. Alright, we're gonna go say hi to Lionel's. Can I get 1 heart, please? 1 heart, please? Oh, yes. Nice. Listen, I was gonna do a bunch of stuff on Wednesday, but I all of a sudden have 4 meetings on, like, Wednesday or Thursday. Actually, maybe it's part of it's Thursday. I have a meeting on Wednesday at 9:30, and then I have a meeting on Wednesday at noon, and then I have a meeting on Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. And then I had movie night, and I'm probably having to move that to next week because I now have an appointment late in the evening. Medical appointment. 4 meetings in a day. I'm going through, 4 meetings in 1 day. And then I have a meeting the next day for Madrinas. But I've always heard Spite Cave? Spite Cave instead of Spike Cave? 4 meetings is war crime? Yeah, I mean, it just be how it be sometimes. There's just like some weeks where I just won't have any, and then there's some weeks where it's just all happening at the same time. How close are we to the 1K goal? Oh no, not flippers. Okay. Well, this is a problem. Is Madrinas finally giving you your own flavor? I don't think Madrinas will ever give me my own flavor. I've like begged, I've offered to pay for it even. And they basically say no. Oh. What would Sakura Tsubasa flavor be? The strawberry milk tea. They literally don't even have to make a new flavor. Just let me have strawberry milk tea. That's all. They know that it's like my thing. There should be. Oh my god, the flute is here! What? Here, have some bees. Brand is blue. That doesn't work with strawberry milk tea. Well, it doesn't have to. Just slap her face on the strawberry milk bottle. They've done so many collaborations, but like, I don't know. It's It's just a bummer. It's because I feel like I've done like a really good job of like being one of the top Madrina's creators for a long time, but as they expand and get bigger and bigger, they're bringing in bigger people, and you know, it's not really, I'm not really as big of a streamer as I was at the beginning in like their eyes. No, I can't, Murnko. All I've ever wanted from Madrinas is to get my own flavor. Not even my own flavor, my own like special collection tub. That's and they've been really good with things, so like I don't want to complain, but I really feel sad that I basically had it one year, and then another creator had asked basically what it would take to, like, what the exact number would be to remove me, like, as the person in the lead, and then just got that, just like bought that many in order to go ahead of me on the last day. It was a really big bummer. Yeah. Because we had it. We were in the lead. We had it that year. I'm just trying to see. I don't need to see that. I need the Canis Samaria. Shouldn't that be? There is no competition rules. The competition is whoever sells the most. So if you find out who sells the most and how much they have, you just need to sell one more of that, right? It's a bummer, but that's how it works. I was upset. I still am upset. Because I feel like that one, like I said, I had that year. So, you know, it's a little bit of a bummer that it got away from me. There's capitalism. Hope it's maple cherry blossom if you ever have your own flavor. No, I want strawberry milk tea. Just let me put my darn face on the strawberry milk tea bottles. And again, they've done a lot of really good things for me. So it wasn't really the fault of the companies. It was the way that the competition was set up and whatnot. It just, you know, and the fact that, you know, people could just look and see what the number was to beat. Yeah. But I'm really wondering what's happening in the future for Madrinas. Like, they've definitely been expanding, and I really, really, really hope that the next thing that they're getting is a hot chocolate. Like, they went from being only coffee to now having, like, they went from only coffee, then to coffee and charged refreshers, which they called something else, green coffee fuelers. And then they added, like, now they've added milk tea and then they added fruit tea, I'm like, please, hot chocolate. Come on, give us a hot chocolate. I want one so bad, especially in the winter. Oh my God, my lungs could really use a hot chocolate at the moment. Hello? Hey, welcome in. Do-do-do-do. Grouch, are you in the Discord? Not yet. They definitely Scarth is gonna need a way to DM you. Oops. I'm just looking for Kana Samaria. I really don't like this one being like the one that's missing. I mean, to be honest, originally they didn't have milk tea flavors, so my option would have been white chocolate mocha was what I originally wanted for a flavor. But then they dropped the strawberry milk tea and I've been living off that stuff. You have no idea how many tubs of strawberry milk tea I have in my house. You have no idea. They are everywhere in my house. I have tubs in the stream room. I have tubs in the kitchen. I have tubs in multiple places in the living room. I have tubs in like everywhere. There's milk tea for days. There really is. Saku, this is an intervention. So many milk teas. White chocolate mocha is your go-to drink at the local coffee shop. Yeah, there's a white chocolate mocha. What's it called? Iced chocolate mocha. Cold brew. There we go. From Madrina's. Boom, boom. Yo, Taskin, thank you so much for the 84 months. When I joined the Madrina's team, immediately the first thing I did was like, hey, white chocolate mocha flavor, please. That will be my request. That's what I want. If you are contemplating adding a flavor at all, white chocolate mocha, please. I don't know why I went to the left side. I should have gone up and hoped for the Kana Samaria and then just came back for the rest of it. Like, that's definitely what I should, like, that's definitely what I asked for at the beginning. But that's, like, when I started, they didn't do anything but, you know, what they called green coffee fuelers and regular coffee, or, cold brews. So, adding in the milk tea was later. And I know that there is a Sakura flavored, whatever. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. I know that there is a Sakura flavored or cherry blossom flavored, you know, tea. I'm not even gonna bother going for anything else. We're in go mode. But I really think that, like, strawberry stuff is just as on brand for me. Like, it might not be as on brand as cherry blossoms, right? Obviously. But I still think that it's good enough. Rude. I'm being bullied by Argus. They don't have to be light blue, Anna. Look. They don't have to be light blue. It, is pink. It's good. I know. I know. I know you are. But my branding isn't pink. See, the thing is, it depends. My VTuber branding is pink. My branding is blue. Please be ether. Oh, it's ether. Burb toss, burb toss, burb toss, burb toss. Let's go. You feel the dishwasher's about to start, so you have to go to bed. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Ooh, Slurpees are good. You know what I'm really excited about? I'm gonna turn my cold brews into ice cream. I have the ice cream maker, and you bet your butt that I am going to be, using it to transform my cold brew stuff into ice cream. Ooh. And I eat regular, like, I don't know what it is about us people in Manitoba, but like, oh my god, it's Godmire. Birdie, what do you call a dwarf psychic on the run? I don't know. A small, medium, and large. Wait a minute. Oh wait, I don't need to go that way because I already have the thing, the full magic. That's pretty good. Oh man. But yeah, I don't know what it is about us people in Manitoba, but like we always drink super cold stuff. Like, you know, blizzards, Slurpees, ice cream, whatever, middle of winter. It could be like -40 outside. What are we eating? Ice cream and Slurpees. It's just like, yeah. It's really, I forgot that we didn't go that way. No, thank you. That's not a bomb. Well, we're off to a great start. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. $29 silver arrows. Why are we screaming? Why not? It's because the reason why we're screaming is because we fell off the ledge in Death Mountain. Nope. I know what you're doing. Okay, I'm sorry. I coughed. See, but that's not really bad cough. Is it something that I need to go see a doctor for, though? Like, it's only a little bit of cough, right? It's just, yeah. Anna? Thank you for sharing the clip again. So, last thing we need to do is Turtle Rock. And it's a race and not a Saku seed, so I can't cheat. Can you stop with the cabbage? Hello? I'm being bullied. All I want to do is have some fun. Go away. Oh my god. These cabbages, though. Yeah, but I've been resting, kind of. I was resting when I was sick. Who let Chuckles into the— who's Chuckles? Loud noises. Nope. Absolutely no dead rocks allowed. We are going. Ay, 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 ay. Did I tell you that one time I tried to one time I wanted to actually, you know what? Let me tell you a story, okay? I have a really I actually had a really interesting revelation yesterday. But you know all those extensions on Twitch? Like all the ones that uses bits and everything else, all the things that you know, people can pay money in order to interact with and whatnot. Did you know they all of those extensions, every single one of those extensions would not exist today if it wasn't for me? Like, actual facts. This is 100%. 100%. Every single one of those would not actually exist if it wasn't for me. I'm gonna explain in a second when I'm not gonna die from spikes. So let me tell you the history, okay, of bit races. So it's some of you, though, those of you who've been here a very, very long time, some of you have been here a very long time will know what bit races is. But if you don't, you may be more familiar with its current name of crowd control. Crowd control was an idea that I came up with and asked my very good friend Cat Devs Games if she would be able to code it for me in order to allow me to use bits to interact with my stream. I was looking for a unique way to make income because I just had some issues with basically I quit my job because I was being sexually harassed by customers, and so and the company just refused to do anything about it. So I was looking for more income to be able to, you know, keep streaming full time. And so I had asked my good friend Kat if she could program a way for me to allow my viewers to use bits to interact with my game. And so So I had come up with a bunch of ideas on different effects and different things that we could, like, we kind of brainstormed everything and, like, and yeah, Kat put it together based off of the idea that I had, and yeah, sorry, I'm still trying to play this game and talk at the same time, and read chat, which is sometimes a little bit difficult to do all at the same time. But yeah, anyways, Kat programmed it, and we launched it on my channel multiple times. We did multiple bit races, or that was what it was called at the time. You had to use chat commands. For instance, you'll see people sometimes in my chat say things like !unduck, right? What you did was you used bits, and then the bot would detect how many bits you used, and then would give you a specific amount of points, and then those points could be used to affect the game in some way. And so you had to use commands like, you know, !unduck would remove the flute, right? So you couldn't use the flute. So this was well before extensions existed, and so the TLDR is eventually Twitch had come out with the new ability. So actually before then we had expanded bit races to include multiple people. So we went with Speed Gaming, partnered with Speed Gaming, and had, you know, you'll be able to see on, like, my YouTube channel, if you look up bit races stuff, or crowd control sometimes even, with Speed Gaming. There was, actually I have the keys I need, so I don't need any of this. There's actually some VODs of it on my channel, some really, really old ones. And it's, on Speed Gaming, they had these bit race events where two people would kind of, like, race against each other, with, you know, their communities kind of either trying to help or heck them or the other person. And it was a really cool thing that we kind of organized together. But then Warp World at the time reached out to Kat and wanted to buy bit races off of her, and she sold it to them. And they wanted to turn it into an extension because Twitch had just released a new extension, like API or something like that, where you could make extensions. The problem is there was no way to monetize it, because the way that Twitch's terms of service was with extensions was that you were not allowed to use bits to exchange for anything. They had it written directly into the terms of service. There was no way for you to just be able to, like, you couldn't build an extension that would use bits at all. You couldn't pay there was no exchange of anything for bits. It was completely, like, there were currency rules and a whole bunch of other things that they didn't want to get involved with. So they had these terms of service. You can't use bits. That's like straight up. But then they realized basically how much we were, like, how much the thing was able to be, like, how much money they would be able to make. Like, Twitch realized how much money they would be able to make if they took a percentage of people who were using these extensions and rewrote their entire terms of service and everything else all in order to accommodate bit races to turn into crowd control in order to do that, they had to change their name because bit races use the words bits, which was a trademarked name from Twitch. So they changed it to crowd control, which is the name that you know it as now. But yeah, that's what I mean, is they rewrote the entire like agreements and everything else all in order to allow people to use bits because of crowd control, specifically because of bit races at the time. So if it wasn't for my idea, we would not have things like blurp. We would not have a lot of these like random extensions that currently exist, because they came about because you are now allowed to use bits as a currency, which you were not allowed to before crowd control. But, yeah. Bit Races was such a great name. It really was. It really was. But yeah, that's the, that's some history. The, yeah. Some OG history. There's even more history, but I don't want to get into the other one, the uglier part of it. I'm looking for the big key right now. Dusk! Oh my god! Thank you so much for the raid! You changed the system. I hope you're proud of that. I am very proud of that. It's just not something that I really thought about until yesterday. I was like, you know what? That is actually really interesting. Like, I didn't think about it until yesterday. How's it going, Dusk? I'm in the middle of a Link to the Past race. Ooh, food! Nice. What kind of food did you get? Some interesting lore? How was Tears of the Kingdom? Did you have fun? Do you like it? Is it your first playthrough, or is it something like special or a challenge or something? Onion rings? Oh man, matzo sticks though. Matzo sticks good. Onion rings? Eh. I could probably do without the onion rings. Yeah, Cat is the OG dev. Saku, if someone were to say highlight that story, would you prefer to have the name Bit Races or Crowd Control? I think that it probably should be under Crowd Control because that's what most people know it as at this point. Like, if I say bit races, nobody will have any idea what I'm talking about except for those people who were here, like, at the beginning. But, you know, it's one of those things that is very interesting because sometimes there's a history of crowd control discussion that happens that seems to exclude a particular, you know, blonde-haired individual from the discussion. That, but if you look, it's, but if you look, you'll be able to see, like, there's many times where, yeah. Oh. Hey, maid. Oh, yeah, I was way too far off. Hello. I'm failing miserably at this, Landmolus fight here. What about onion rings? Hold the onion? Yes. Yes, absolutely. I would like that. That is true. I did have many different color hairstyles. I do want to go back to doing like hair color stuff. The problem is that it's expensive and I don't have money, especially right now building a new computer. Do you want rings? I like the batter and the outside part. I just don't like the inside part of onion rings. Just give me the breading. Building a new computer in 2026? I am so scared. I'm building a second computer and my first one is like kind of and I'm hoping that I will be saved by the fact that I'll be hard carried by my second computer. Started doing OOT, Majora's Mask, Randos, hang on, OOT, MMR. Hang on. Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Randos? Hang on. You have too many R's there. Yo, Kara, thank you so much for the raid. Excuse me, can I have the fairy, please? What am I looking for? I guess red mail. Nobody's asking. I'm just asking it in advance. Baldarm, please. Yes, we need more people to do the Mad Libs. If you have not done it, please, if you have done it, hold off, let other people join. If you haven't, there is a channel point redeem to add a word to the Mad Libs thing. So if you want, you know, your word. Hello? Stop. Yeah, if you want your word in there, in the story that I'm going to be reading out tomorrow, redeem it. So, yeah. This is going to be terrible. I'm going to mess this up again. I knew it! I'm sad. Rando 2? But yeah, I started doing crossover randos and it's been interesting. I am very bad at Majora's Mask rando, so I get that, Dusk. I would ask you both how your stream went. I would ask Kara how the stream went. And but I am also playing the same scene, so I have to wait until after I beat Ganon, and then I'll ask. All right, 1. I need to hit you 6 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 for good measure. Oh God, my face. 1, 2, 3. Yikes. 4, 5, 6. Yikes. Ganon, please. I don't have time. So I need 4 hits here. So this is 1. There's a dog hair on my nose again. This is not the time. Quick, blow it away. our shoulders. Yikes. I don't know where Ganon is, and I'm scared. Yikes. Don't touch me. Oh, man. What a chaotic Ganon. All right, let's get this dog hair off my nose. Not done. Sakura Tsubasa finishes with a 5th place time of 1 hour 50 minutes and 45 seconds. Not yet. Hold it, game. We got time for another one. It'll be a little bit later. I'm doing the async for last week after this. So, yeah. Next seed will be after the intermission session where I purge my brain. You did it. Oh, man. Couple of heart attacks from that Ganon fight, no big deal. Just some minor heart attacks. It's just some minor ones. Yeah, last week's seed will be after the small intermission that we have in between the seeds where I purge my brain of all information regarding this stuff. Of course, Dusk, thank you so much for the raid. Kara, thank you so much for the raid. Also, if I missed anything, let me know. Teskin, thank you so much for the 84 months. I don't know if I missed any other subs or anything like that. Should be an official soccer racing league rule. If the seed asks if we'd have time for another one, we roll another one. Oh, God. Sorry. Brain? What brain? Who has brain? Not me. Seed bleed is definitely... We have 2 more racers. Let's see where Joe is. Steve isn't streaming, so I can't see where Steve is. Oh, Joe just finished. Carol, thank you so much for the 61 months. 5.83 years. You remember doing 2 Super Metroid randos back to back? Both were area randos? Oh no. The seed bleed. Okay. Let me do some boss health updates. So don't do any redeems, okay? Do not do any redeems. Give me a sec. I'm updating the boss's health. There is a Saku is awesome redeem. There is a Saku is awesome redeem, but no, in this case, I have to admit it. Jeez, I say that there are 4 redeems of Saku is awesome. What happened? That couch cash. Okay, there we go. I have reopened the bot. They should be working for now. TM, soon, whatever. We have been really beating up this boss pretty well. Oh, MT. Oh, no. I'm sending you ahead, pets. MT got the gamer girl bathwater from the drink redeem. Rip. I need more drink redeems. Something, like, interesting. You'll take it over a glass of sand? Oh, no. Vita picked a word. Oh, nice. Sars has got a pile of steak and baked potatoes. All right, let's see. We have Taco that finished just after me and Joe that finished just after Taco. Oh yeah, collections are paused. I will unpause them. Give me 2 seconds. The Scarth is busy doing the other thing that I've asked Scarth to do. So we are unpausing the boss damage. There we go. Boss damage is thumbs up. Glass of wet dog food. Yucky. Oh man, chicken sausage, rice, and beans sounds amazing. Oh, hot dog water sounds amazing. All right, we have between 5 and 8 more words remaining. Okay? Somewhere between there, okay? So that's not supposed to be a good one. Oh man. Let me tell you, okay? Do you know what hot dog water is? Is the water hot dogs were boiled in. Yes, I know. Listen, okay? You're talking to the person who like sucks the ice off the outside of the hot dog in order to like, you know, eat frozen wieners. So I am absolutely a problem when it comes to hot dogs. Look at these good boss things. We got 3 with Tempered Sword. What boss did we kill with Master Sword? Was it? It must have been Moldorm. Fighter Sword. Who did we kill with Fighter Sword? Oh, that was Blind in Thieves Town. Ah, yes. That was in fact a good time. 162. Yeah, let's go. Look, it's just 216 shuffled around. Bah, 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 bah. 45 consecutive streams. Oh man, so many 45 streakers. What do you mean is anyone keeping count on Saku's food crimes? This is not a food crime. That's just preference. Listen, cold, frozen wieners are really good, all right? Just like, it's like salty water. That's all it is. Also, GG on the seed.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you liked it. If you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell to get notified when I put out a new video. A huge thank you to my patrons on Patreon. You help me to be able to continue making videos. And if you want to become a member of the Patreon family, the link is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!